Good morning, boys and girls. How are you all? Are you all ready to run, ready to bounce, ready to jump in the air? Oh my goodness, boys and girls, it is so wonderful to see you all looking so well today. And I want to ask you a big question. What sort of egghead are you? That's a silly question, isn't it? What sort of egghead are you? You know, I've got lots of eggs with me today. There's a program on the television that's called Eggheads, and it's got really clever people on a panel, and people come along and try to be smarter than them. The eggheads range in all shapes and sizes, and they're all clever at different bits and pieces, but together they're a team to be reckoned with. And I want to ask you, boys and girls, this morning, are you in middle school a team to be reckoned with? Let me show you my first egg. You see him? Look, he's a bit squishy and a bit squashy, but you know what? He's great for throwing and catching. Oh, look at that. I wonder, boys and girls, how many of you are really good at throwing and catching and can catch lots of things and throw lots of things so that somebody else can catch them. It'll be coming up soon to your sports day when you'll be doing lots of throwing and catching and running and doing all sorts of things. So I wonder how good you are at throwing and catching. The second one's a bit different. Look at it. Oh, look. It's all sorts of colours. But listen. Can you hear that? It makes a noise. I wonder how many of you are good at making a noise. Sometimes tuneful with the beat, and sometimes just noisy. I wonder how many of you, boys and girls, are a noisy egghead. Now, here we've got, look, two that are the same. See them? And you know what they do? They bounce all over the place. They bounce. And sometimes together they bounce off each other. I wonder, boys and girls, how many of you are a bit like that? That you bounce all around the place and the teacher has to say, oh, sit down, calm down. You're so good at bouncing. And you bounce around the place and you jump and you... Oh my goodness. You're a bouncy egghead. And sometimes you bounce off each other, maybe not in a good way. So many of you are bouncy eggheads. And you see this egghead here? I wonder if it was going to a beat. How many of you eggheads could dance to the beat? So, we've thought of lots of eggheads. We've ones throwing and catching, the ones that bounce off each other. We've got the one that makes a noise a lot of the time, but sometimes it can make a lovely noise and go with the beat. And then that noisy one, it can go with the beat, helps the others to dance. So I hope this morning you're dancing and moving around. I have a very special one at the end. Look, wait till you see it. Do you see it? It's a candle. And this egg head has a little flame at the top, do you see? And you know what? Wherever that little egg head goes, it lights up the whole room. Whether it's the room that you play in, whether it's the room that you eat in, whether it's outside, it lights up the room. I wonder, boys and girls, how many of you are eggheads? that by simply being there, see, it doesn't bounce, doesn't make any noise, doesn't bounce off other people. You couldn't throw it and catch it. But you know what? It lights up the room. Maybe it's your smile. Maybe it's the lovely way that you help others in your class. Maybe it's just the way you say please and thank you and do everything that teacher asks. I wonder, are you that very special egghead that is the light in your class and the light in lots of people's lives? I hope that you have a fabulous day, a fantastic day, where you will have lots of fun, lots of bouncing, maybe make a bit of noise, maybe bounce off each other as the day goes on, maybe do some throwing and catching and running around outside. But I hope that every single one of you are like that special candle and that you light up the place wherever you go. And there's a song about it. It's called This Little Light of Mine, I'm Gonna Let It Shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine all the time. Have a great day. See you soon.